Is he gonna write the last book?
Aren't there 2 last books?
I don't know. Is he gonna write them?
I feel like he was planning on writing the books, and then someone came up to him asking to do a game, and then he was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, hell yeah.
So he just So he just stopped writing the books.
What if George R. R. Martin after this game just like turns into a completely different person?
He goes to Japan, gets a cool haircut,
Yeah.
starts wearing like fucking...
He becomes like a massive weeaboo. Like he like carries a katana around with him.
Hey, kitten.
He kneels when addressing females.
Hello. It is I.
All right, Ricky.
Are we
We've
ready
been
to
recording
start?
for a
Welcome
minute.
to the
Are we
podcast,
serious?
everyone.
You ruined my intro.
We can start over.
Yeah,
that was
well,
a cold open. Just
Yeah, it was just a cold open. Go ahead.
There's no such thing, Brendan.
This is... Okay, here we go.
Fuck me.
No such thing as cold opens in this town. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do my intro. Welcome to the Dreamcast. We're all... Okay, so this...
Oh, wait, are we doing ASMR? Is that what we're doing?
I'm just gonna finish and act like you didn't interrupt me.
Okay, so let's do sound effects, Charles.
Get off the stage, fag!
Welcome to the Dreamcast. Today, we're not going with what we did last time. That was the last episode. All the reviewers, they loved the show, but they said the one thing that they disliked was all the hate and all the negative energy that was just colliding with our energies in the show. So what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna go in a circle and we're just gonna get all the negative vibes out of the studio before we start recording. So I'll go first and we'll just go to my left. Charles, Brendan, next time that we record this podcast, it's gonna be at my house because I cannot fucking stand driving so far to get to your place. I literally lost so much money in gas and my tank is almost empty. And the thing is, I fucking literally will burn both of your houses down if... Okay, so that's
Oh
cool.
my fucking god.
So the energy's over.
Ricky, I made this drive every single day during high school. And it wasn't that big of a deal.
So the bit's over, I think.
Okay.
You
Ricky's
guys-
not feeling it today.
No, I think you guys just ruined my bit.
Get him, Brendan.
Alright.
I'll be in charge of sound effects the whole time.
So we're gonna open the show up with the best segment, the most reoccurring segment, the only segment.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about our... Thank you. No, please hold your applause, please. We're gonna be talking about our dreams. Anybody wanna go first?
I had one a while back that was so bizarre that I felt I needed to write it down. This was March of this year. I was with my cousin, my grandpa, and my grandma. I was pushing a giant machine around a track. And for some reason, I knew that this machine helped women deliver babies. It was like a giant machine on a trailer.
Yeah.
And then we started like pushing faster and faster. And I was like, Grandpa, do you have super strength? And he was like, Yep. And then we started pushing so fast that like everyone except for my grandpa couldn't like hold on.
Yeah.
Like when we made the turn, we would start to fly off. So he would have to like grab our arms and pull us back in.
Nice.
And then at one point we were going so fast that we started flying.
Oh. Yeah?
And then he was like, Tyler's my cousin, I'm going to need to throw you to Minnesota. So So I was like, what? And he said, I remember he said,
Yeah.
check this shit out. And then he went, yeah! And like threw us. And I remember flying over and the states were lined with giant fences, so I knew we were going into Minnesota.
Yeah.
And before we
How
landed,
did you know it was specifically
it
Minnesota?
was shaped like Minnesota.
Oh,
there's
so
an
you were
outline?
that high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was an outline of fences
okay.
or whatever. And then before I landed, I woke up.
Oh,
So that was bizarre.
so you never made the trip. Okay. He gives the dream, and let's interpret his dream
Yes,
Okay.
for
therapy
what it
me.
means.
So, how are you and your grandpa right now, specifically? Your relationship good?
I mean, right now we're good, but in the past I've said some pretty sarcastic, snarky things when I shouldn't have. Like, I remember one time my car was behind a bush or something, and he wanted to work on it. And he was like, where's your car? And I was like, it's behind that bush. And he's like, well, I didn't see it there. And I probably shouldn't have said it, but I was like, well, maybe you should get those cataracts fixed, big guy.
So, do you think that manifested into a fear of him throwing you
To Minnesota.
So maybe, have you ever... So I feel like you and your grandpa have, you secretly have a fear that your grandpa is much stronger than you. And
He's 5'4".
yeah, so much stronger, much taller than you. Very much just a cool person. Everyone loves him. Everyone likes to hang out with him. And he has a lot of responsibility. And he tried to share this responsibility with you once, and you failed him. You weren't strong enough. You weren't cool enough. You weren't good or cool. You didn't have any superpowers. And then, he abandoned you.
I talked to him yesterday.
So after he abandoned you, you had to leave the state with your cousin. And I feel like you just need to stop lying about it and just accept that... I don't know, man.
You're in Minnesota now.
You're in Minnesota now.
No,
You're right.
not the other state.
I should be making an effort.
Yeah. So, I'll give my dream now. I don't necessarily remember what I was on, but I do remember that, I wrote down some things, so I'm just going to read it and see if you can make any sense of what was going on in this dream.
Okay.
So, abandoned high school / college campus, delivering DoorDash, cult of Old Navy. Cult of Old Navy.
A cult.
Of Old Navy, specifically.
Okay.
See my girlfriend. Gives me a mission, hoping I can start working there, presumably in the cult of Old Navy. Treasure hunt. Meet a cat lady.
Mm-hmm.
She says I can't just start working there. That's ridiculous. So apparently...
Are you out of your mind?
So, yeah, apparently there's a hiring process in this, abandoned town.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't lost our civilization. What do you think this
You
is?
gotta work your way up. You gotta be
Yeah.
a shirt first.
Come on, man. There's a hiring ritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pizza Hut Kingdom is there. And I remember this part of the dream very much so because I was a badass warrior by this time because I'd been training with the Old Navy people. And the Old Navy people were turning me into a samurai warrior. And I had a code of honor. And the Pizza Hut Kingdom offers me some free pizza for life if I work for them. And they hand me over. I remember specifically. It was a box of pizza, a medium pizza, and on top of it had a breadsticks.
A breadsticks? I'm about to give me a breadsticks.
And I look at them, and I smack the pizza out of their hand. And I'm like,
I can't be bought.
yeah, I'm like, we have a code. Like, I think I had been watching too much Game of Thrones because I was like, I have a code of honor. I can't be bought by us. And
I'm a brother of the Navy Watch.
I'm a brother of the old Navy Watch. And the cat lady just looks at me and gives a slow nod. And then that was the end of the dream.
Okay, Ricky,
Yeah.
do you feel like you are ruled by corporations? Like money is your god?
All the time.
Specifically, Old Navy and Pizza Hut.
Did you
are your
eat Pizza
gods?
Hut before you went to bed?
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you wear Old Navy?
I was actually eating Old Navy and wearing Pizza Hut, but yes.
Was there Pizza Hut like on the shirt? Like, did you spill some pizza on your shirt?
No, I was wearing a suit made out of pizza.
Oh, you were eating Old Navy?
Yeah.
You're just an old sailor.
It's the only thing that can satiate my appetite. It's got all the fiber and the protein,
Do you...
the thread count.
It's very high quality stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Charles, would you like to read today's sponsor real quick?
Old Navy?
Just our sponsor.
Go to Old Navy. I can't read the rest of it.
If you're ever feeling alone and sad, go to Old Navy. We'll make you clothes.
can I get the last line?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually the money shot, so if you want to read it well.
Okay, so, Old Navy is, hiring a nuclear scientist to create products of mass destruction. Positions open immediately. Includes insurance. I think I might have had a prophetic dream about
Suit up.
the future.
Suit up, Ricky.
Get your pizza suit on.
Well, guys.
Well, hang on. I'm not done analyzing your
Oh,
dream
okay.
yet.
Yeah, sure.
Have you...
Well, he just analyzed it himself. It was a prophetic dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but what about the cat lady?
Oh, yes. That's the
that
big
was
question.
the most important.
Are you attracted to cats?
I would say that they are the only thing that can get me to just go cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs.
Yeah. Therapist that you bottle that up.
So just bottle it up.
Yeah,
Just don't
don't-
just bury
don't
it in
fuck cats.
Bury it in a deep dark place.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can look, but you can't touch.
Look, but
You're
don't
married,
touch.
not buried.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got you. Brendan?
Do you have a dream?
Trying to decide which of two. I guess I'll do my wacky kooky one. When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I played a lot of Zelda Twilight Princess as a child. And one night I was at my grandmother's house and I had a dream. And I was in the big tree forest place. And it was like a level in Zelda. And I was running through and had a bunch of Cartoon Network characters in it. Okay.
Which one specifically?
It had Blue from Monsters Home for Imaginary Friend.
Oh,
I
need
think
to write that
SpongeBob
down.
was there.
Not a Cartoon Network character.
I know.
But all right.
Yeah.
You need to be honest with your therapist.
I think Billy from Billy and Mandy was there.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
This is worse than I thought.
And so, I finally got to this big old bridge, and I ran across the bridge, and they had like one of those big Zelda doors where it like rolls to the side.
That was made out of Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah, it was made out of Zelda. It was made out of Princess Zelda. It was actually a nightmare.
Oh.
But then I opened the door and I walked inside, and then this big old octopus boss like burst out of the floor.
The Octo Rocks.
But then my dream froze in a pop-up, and it said you had to install Flash Player to continue this dream. Because I had played a lot of cool math games the day before as well.
How would I install that?
All right. Well, Brendan, I'm sorry to break this. I'm sorry that I
Press
have
the
to
red button under your desk, Ricky.
Okay, I'm sorry that I have to be the one to break this to you, but you're a big nasty pervert. You're a big ol' nasty pervert, and you like to freak people down. And yeah, this is awkward. I'm gonna have to call security in.
This is awkward when you're dealing with like a schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Yikes!
You're dealing with a psychopath.
This is embarrassing for you.
You've been increasingly hard throughout the entire mentioning of your dream. I'm afraid that
We're gonna treat you as a hostile patient.
yeah. Oh, there.
For the rest of the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh. There goes the button on his pants.
his pants.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, wait. I can't even hear it.
I would like it if you would.
I zipped my pants up.
I would like
to
it.
prove
Okay.
how
well,
safe it is.
You zipped your dick right into your zipper, and
Oh, shit.
Put it in the drawer.
Put your dick in the drawer.
Can I put it in my backpack?
Put your
Basic.
dick in your backpack.
That'd be way more. Okay.
Honestly, as your therapist, I could say this is some of the most basic bitch behavior I've ever seen.
Well, let's just segue right on out of this one.
Okay.
Right. So, something much less sexual, much less rated R, Game of Thrones.
Church.
The Church of Game of Thrones.
Oh, we're talking Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll go take a nap now.
No, you just interject with you're the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're the outside.
I'm the
No,
expert?
he's the expert. He's literally.
He's outside of human civilization. He's in
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
okay.
Yeah.
I actually know George R.R. Martin myself.
Yeah.
And I have talked to him about the entire thing, so I'll tell you, how he felt as he was writing the things
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys are
yeah.
going to talk about.
Do you think he'd like me?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
All right.
He would kick the shit out of you.
He would beat you the fuck up. He would fucking kill you on
I
sight.
can take George R. R. Martin.
He
No,
would pull
no,
out his
dude.
medieval sword, and he would just stab you.
He would
Absolutely.
stab you in your own heart. He would kill you, Charles. Look at me.
Never
He'd
meet.
pour gold on your head, and they'd fuck you.
He'd pour gold on your freaking head and he'd get you just a little snack.
And then some bitch on the side would look at you like,
He'd treat you like a little bitch.
That's the worst part.
He'd treat you like a little bitch on the side.
Never meet your heroes, because they'll fuck you up.
they'll pour gold on your head, molten gold. Okay.
So, yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Charles is reading the books. I watched the whole series in I don't know how, a couple weeks. It was good. It was really good. I'm not going to talk about the later seasons because Charles hasn't gotten there yet, but...
I finished the first book, and I'm 400 pages into the second one. I just got to the point. I was telling you, Ricky, about this because you said this never happened in the show. Tyrion was questioning... Spoilers. There's a character named Tyrion. Tyrion was questioning the Maester because he realized that the Maester has been informing Cersei about the goings on, and he was like, "What do you know? How long have you been spying on the Lannisters or whatever?" And then Tyrion's lackey Shagga charged at the Maester, and the Maester pissed his bed, and it got on Tyrion's boots, I think, or something, because I remember him cleaning his boots off with a bed sheet.
He pissed
himself
so much that it got not only on the bed, but also it seeped onto the ground.
He tried to flood the room as a defensive measure.
That's that Meister magic.
No one can teach you magic except me.
That was his one defensive spell.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like it. I really like Game of Thrones. What's really bumming me out about the second book is I have gotten one Daenerys chapter so far, and I'm 400 pages in. So they're giving me one every 200 pages.
What was the last thing Daenerys did?
They went to the abandoned town with her dragons, and they set up a camp for a couple days so their horses could regain strength. and then her new Blood Riders came back, and one of them came back with the 3 people, and one of them was a warlock with blue lips, and they're like, "We've come for dragons," and then the chapter ended.
Oh, they do that differently in the show.
Yeah, in the shows sometimes to like save time, because these books are like 800 pages long. They'll incorporate multiple scenes from one character.
Yeah,
into
no,
one scene.
like just that intro with the blue-lipped warlock was completely different. It came much later in the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Stop.
Oh yeah, I'm
Picking the
tearing
damn
to cut apart my rug.
No, but like, what did you say Tyrion's lackey's name was?
Shagga.
Shagga.
He's one of the Moon Brothers, I think.
Moon Brothers.
That he meets when he's on his way back from being captured.
Oh! They replaced that character with someone completely different.
Oh.
Yeah. Sir Bronn of Blackwater.
Oh, that guy's there. He's the sellsword, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not Bronn who's there.
Oh, Moon Brothers. One of the, like, hill people, like,
Yeah.
Viking guys? Oh.
Yeah. It's Temet, son of Temet.
Yeah.
And then Shagga's there.
Those guys got kicked out a long time ago.
Oh.
They just completely dropped those guys. After the one fight that they're in, never again are they seen.
In, like, the main battle against House Stark?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Tyrion is like, oh, well then bring one of my hill people. And he's like, they're gone.
Oh.
His dad, Tywin, says they're gone.
Huh.
And that's the end of the... Yeah.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Shagga, like the one who wields 2 axes?
I don't... They might have mentioned it. There was one scene where they were naming each of them. They might have done that. I feel like that was the last scene where, like, the battle was the last scene where the hill folk were ever seen.
Huh. Oh, also, sometimes I'll look up, like, clips of scenes I just read because I want to see how they were translated. I don't do it anymore because stuff got spoiled for me. But in the books, when Theon Greyjoy goes to see his dad for the first time, he's dressed in, like, a velvet doublet and, like, a white robe, which is, like, fine for housewear if you're a Stark. But I can understand why his dad would, like, be ashamed of that.
Yeah.
But in the clip, he shows up in fucking leather armor.
Yeah.
And his dad's still like, "What are you, a girl?" Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did he say that in the book?
Yeah, he's like, "Is Ned Stark making you his daughter now or something?"
Oh, and he was just wearing his fucking leather armor that had, like,
in
the
the
symbol of the house on it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I didn't even notice that. Man.
When he rips the chain off, he's
Yeah.
like, "Did you pay the iron price of the gold?"
Yeah.
That's like a brooch, I think, in the book.
Oh.
And he's wearing, like, silks. But in the show,
Yeah, he's just wearing, like, the same thing that everyone else in the town is wearing.
he's like, "You're not wearing oil-soaked rags, you bitch."
Yeah. That's so terrible. In the show, he tries to flirt with his... Does he do it in the books where he's trying to flirt with his sister?
He does it later. But that's where, like, I just ended. He was like... She doesn't meet him when he first comes to the Iron Islands. It's like he's looking at his boat that's being built.
Yeah.
And then this girl comes up and he's like, "You want some of this?"
Yeah.
And then he said some weird shit about, like, "Oh, your mom let me drink your milk," or some shit like that. And he was, like, trying to cop a feel while they were riding.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did in the show. Yeah.
But it wasn't like she walked in next to his dad. It was like when they got up to Pike, the dogs, like, attacked her and started licking her. And he's like, "Get off." And she's like, "These are my dogs. I'm your sister. Fuck you." And he felt a fool. And she kind of, like, fucks with him at the dinner afterwards. Because she's like, "You want wine or ale? Or do you still want my fucking tit milk?"
That's awesome. Oh, man.
I mean, he kind of deserves it
Yeah.
from what, like, he did to the captain's daughter.
God, dude.
Like, he fucked her for weeks.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Please, my dad's gonna beat me because I've been fucking you." And he's like, "See you later."
Oh, that doesn't... They keep that out of the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he sees her later on the Iron Islands because apparently she just jumped ship. because she was worried her dad's gonna beat her.
Oh.
And then like he's riding back with his sister, who he doesn't know she's his sister yet.
He's like, ugh, bitches all around me.
Yeah, and she's like, "My lord," and he's like, "Let's go."
I completely forget why Theon got to go to the Iron Islands in the first place.
I think it was.
I thought it was to recruit help.
I'm fuzzy on it too. I think it was like, oh, it's his son, so he's gonna go to like get troops to bring back for the war, because Rob's king in the north now.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't understand why, like, they let him do that just by himself.
I guess Rob just trusted him implicitly.
Yeah.
But didn't realize that he was stewing for like 10 years while he was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know why he was with Stark, right?
Yeah, because he's like his best pal. Oh, no, you mean like, yeah, he got kidnapped.
Yeah.
When they were taking over the Iron
Theon's
Islands.
dad tried to go back to the old way of like raping and pillaging.
Yeah.
And his dad's like, I'm taking your kid if you don't stop. What else about Game of Thrones?
I think that's it. For as long as you're, like, still on the earlier stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have, like... Because, for me, that was just great TV. I have no critiques of it at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's the later stuff, which I guess is a common problem. A lot of people are upset about the later episodes not being, like, the earlier episodes, but I really didn't... It's not that I didn't have a problem with the later stuff, it's just that you have to think more about why people are doing things. And I feel like that wasn't a problem in the, like, original episodes. Like, they stuck to their motivation, like, implicitly.
Do you think that's just because, like, they assume the audience knows their characters better now, so they can infer?
Like, it's not that you can't understand it, but it's like, character X sees a situation where there's a high, insane risk, and the reward does not really match the risk. And they just take the risk anyway. And they just do it. And, like, in scenes earlier from that, they were still mad, talking about... Character X is still mad, talking about this risk-reward situation. And they basically get talked down. Like, okay, Character X is not going to do it. But then later, Character X is like, yeah, never mind. I'm going to do it anyways. Fuck it. It's fine. And it's not that it didn't make sense. Like, George R.R. Martin told the show writers, this is how everything is going to end. He gave them bullet points on a timeline of everything that was going to happen. But they only had 16 episodes to get that. So it just all felt really rushed.
You think it was like that John Mulaney bit where you're writing on a poster board and you run out of space.
Yeah,
so you just
basically.
do the letters. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then, like, when you go back, you're like, did we really need to have this scene when we could have been talking more about character development? Did we really need to have this scene when we could have been, like, explaining why this character was going to do this? We can talk more about that later when you're, like, further along. But, yeah. What are you going to do when you reach the end of the books?
I'm going to start watching the show.
Okay.
If I can get my grubby little hands on a subscription.
Dude.
Somehow.
Yeah. A subscription to HBO. That's what you need to watch the show.
Oh.
Definitely.
You a pirate?
Arr.
You a Greyjoy?
Yeah. What's dead may never die. The Greyjoys are honestly the lamest house. Change my opinion.
I think Tully.
Tully?
Yeah.
They talk about Tully in the books?
Yeah. We see a lot of Tully.
Really?
Yeah, we go to River Run. Catelyn goes to River Run.
Oh, the Tullys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you thinking Tarly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The Tullys
Samuel Tarly needs a fucking hug.
Dude,
I will say that.
Sam is He's great, man. Sam's awesome.
Dude, I saw the clip where he describes like what his dad said
Yeah.
would happen, and he goes like way more in depth about it in the books, because he's like his dad was fucking like, I would love nothing more to kill you if you don't go to the Night's Watch. Like, he said he'd tear his heart out and tell his mom it was an elk's heart or some shit like that.
God.
And I was like, that's a bad dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a hug.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll be the end of Game of Thrones, and Brendan is gonna give us his
Game of Thrones expert.
his expert opinion on. Just tell us why season 8 was so bad.
Well, a little known fact is that Game of Thrones is actually an autobiography.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he was putting himself in the place of Daenerys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, and so season 8 he got a little too emotional,
Okay.
and so the writing went downhill naturally. Yeah.
Tell me, which one of the Starks is George R. Martin's favorite?
The big one,
Hodor.
Hodor. Yeah, him.
He's not really a Stark, but
it counts.
Was he actually a Stark?
Yeah, absolutely.
he was Targaryen.
Oh, that makes
He was
sense.
a dragon.
He was Daenerys' stepson.
That's why his hair is white.
Oh my goodness.
That makes a lot more sense now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
So, which one of the Lannisters is like? Which one of the Lannisters is the most OP? And I heard that George R. Martin had like this plan that he was gonna like do something with House Lannister. What was like the big plan?
Man, like, I know him personally, so I thought you would ask more complex questions.
Oh, okay, sorry. We're just really interested in the show. Yeah.
But yeah, so the Lannisters, you're
Yeah.
asking which one's the most like overpowered?
Yeah.
The King Lannister.
Oh.
Yeah. The one
Which
with
king?
Which king?
The gray-haired one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's not there. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that doesn't exist.
No, yeah, he's the strongest though. Yeah.
So
Oh,
like,
because he's a symbol. He's not really
the
there.
unseen
Yeah,
blade
like-
is the deadliest.
like Tywin's dad, probably.
Yeah.
I didn't imagine like a dead person could be super powerful, but
Who do you think Brendan would be if he was in Game of Thrones? What
Brendan
character?
would definitely. Oh man.
I feel like I'm gonna get insulted and I'm not gonna know.
No,
why.
hey,
No,
I'll say
he would
first
be-
off, I'm probably Joffrey.
Really?
I have Joffrey tendencies, I think, sometimes.
No, you do not.
I don't kill people, but like, I'm kind of bratty.
I think you're definitely Bran.
I'm Hodor.
Bran.
He's
I could see Bran.
He's Bran for sure. Dude, Bran's dope.
Bran is dope.
I'm just looking him up.
Um,
I know who he is.
Who do you think
but
you are? Evaluate yourself.
I don't think you would know him.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's Bran.
Is it Bran?
Yeah.
Look up Bran Stark.
We have to bookmark this now.
And you're going to have to cut that out or show that picture. Yeah.
I'm gonna bookmark it. Okay, it's added to my favorite images.
Maybe.
Do you think you'd be the jester at Dragonstone?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe one of Robert Baratheon's bastard sons.
Oh, like in the Forge?
Yes.
You think you'd be Gendry?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm definitely Gendry, but I don't think you're Joffrey. For sure, I don't think you're Joffrey.
Okay, then who am I? If you don't say Jon Snow, I'll cry.
You might be Tyrion.
No one's Jon Snow. I could take Tyrion.
You might be Tyrion.
Tyrion's awesome.
Yeah. Tyrion's literally, I think he's my favorite male character in the series.
Dude, you know in the books, Tyrion's like super ugly, right?
Yeah, he got his nose chopped off. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, Tyrion's awesome. He like plays people like almost as good as his dad does.
Yeah.
Like how he got the hill people to fight in the war.
Yeah.
It was basically just like, if you're too afraid to go, I understand.
Yeah.
But like in a like fluent way of saying it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
To me, it was good writing.
Yeah.
George R. Martin's cool.
Yeah. I think that like it's, I don't know why, but it's harder to like the male characters in the series that aren't main character, like tertiary, secondary male characters, dope. I think all the female characters in the show are.
Dude, Arya's sick.
Arya's
awesome.
Fucking best,
dude.
Ever.
She escapes King's Landing, and the way it's described is like she just turns on her badass mode. It's crazy. Like I know in the show she accidentally kills the stable boy when she's leaving King's Landing.
But
she does
did
it
on purpose.
Yeah. The stable boy comes
yeah.
up with a pitchfork, and she's like, and the line is, I forgot all of Sirio's training right then and just stuck him with the pointy end.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's so good. Right now she got captured, though, so I'm pretty upset.
Don't worry, man.
She got captured by the mountain.
I think it's gonna turn out well for her. I think it might turn out well for her.
But yeah.
Yeah.
If Sansa wasn't crying all the time, I'd like her character more, but...
She has her... Never mind.
Right now, she's kind of gone cold. And she's like, Joffrey fucking sucks.
Yeah, she's just like... Oh, yeah, she's so sad when Joffrey's king. The entire time, she's just so sad.
Because he shows her dad's head on a spike, so...
He's like,
look at it.
He's so insane. Like, someone dropped him on his head and then smacked him around a couple times while he was on the floor insane.
Yeah.
Like, he is serial killer insane.
Like, he's so, like, his punishments are so fucking crazy that, like, turning him into a fool and revoking him of his knighthood is like a sparing him.
That was, yeah. All right.
Brandon's not interested. I think we're about to wrap up.
No, I was going back.
Oh, okay.
So just keep talking about the same thing.
Oh my god.
What an asshole, huh? Let's talk about let's talk about how much we hate Brendan.
Yeah.
No.
Brendan would be fucking Hodor.
Brendan would be Hodor, bro. Oh my god. I don't know if they talk about it in the series. There is Hodor lore.
What?
There's Hodor lore, dude.
Is he real? Never mind.
I'm not going to tell you, but there's Hodor lore, and it's so sad.
He was Old Nan's kid, right?
Yeah. He's great.
Hodor is awesome.
Hodor is, yeah. I don't know if he actually is, like, part giant, but I
want him to be.
I want him to be.
be.
Yeah.
I like Osha, too. Osha's pretty cool.
The girl that
The
Bran
wildling.
meets?
The wildling that was captured, and she, like, forms a friendship with Bran.
She's awesome, yeah. Oh, she's great.
Like, she talks about Hodor's dick.
Yeah.
But it's not really in a way that's like, look at the idiot with the big dick.
Yeah. No, she likes Hodor.
It's like, that's a man right there.
Yeah.
I think those are exact words. Yeah, she's awesome.
In the show, she keeps talking about how he's got, like, giant's blood in him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Hodor's like, Hodor.
Bashfully,
Yeah.
Hodor.
No. Where are you at right now? Like, surmise the plot of, like, right where you ended.
I'm gonna get the book.
Alright, I'm all by myself.
I'm back.
Alright, we'll just cut out 3 hours of Charles looking for a book.
Arya just got captured, and she was like, my name's Weasel.
Oh. She's called Aerie in the book.
She's called Aerie when she's an orphan with the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
But when she was captured by the mountain, they're like, what's your name? And she's like, well, they know I'm a girl, so I can't be Ari.
Oh.
So I call myself Weasel, because that was the name of the girl that was with them after Yoren died.
Either I'm forgetting or that's not in the show.
Oh, no, yeah, there's a little girl that they find, and they call her Weasel, just because she needs a name.
It's probably not in the show. So what are you hoping will happen from...
I'm hoping Arya, like, single-handedly destroys Harrenhal, where she's being kept.
Yeah.
Like, she just... Like, how she escaped King's Landing, just one by one, destroys everyone. I already know about Jon Snow and Ygritte. Those are the clips I kind of watched before I bought the books.
Yeah.
I'm wanting that to happen soon, because I want to read about it.
Yeah. You know nothing, Jon
yeah.
Snow.
It's just like them finding each other. I never found a clip where he like actually finds her. So I want to read how that actually happens.
Oh, that's a good scene.
I did see the scene where she's like, why don't you fuck me? While he's like, he has her prisoner.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's wet and warm.
And the part where like she's grinding his butt up against her. Yeah.
Yeah. And I want Daenerys. I know it's gonna take a while, but I can't stand the dragons being vulnerable. Like I know that they make it to like be pretty big, but I just can't. Like I'm still anxious when they're this small. She says they're the size of cats.
Yeah.
And I'm actually just about to get onto the chapter where the second Daenerys chapter of the whole book so far on page 4 after the warlocks like we hear of dragons.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens there. I don't want Robb Stark to die, but he seems kind of disposable weirdly, even though he's King of the North.
Yeah.
So I think he might die kind of soon. Catelyn, she got captured by Stannis. Not captured, but she's with Stannis. Not Renly, sorry.
Yeah.
She's with Renly with his giant host that he has, and Stannis is attacking. I kind of want Stannis to win.
Is the Red Lady there?
Melisandre?
Yeah.
I want to fuck Melisandre in all of her holes.
Oh my god.
Dude, the way she described it in the book is like they say that she's like divine level beauty. And it's like, what the how?
Yeah. Well,
It's
she's got that what is it?
fire pussy.
Fire. No, I was just gonna say magic, like
Dude,
Lord of Light magic.
I also want to find out what the fuck that is. Like if her god's the only real god or something. Because the Meister tried to poison her.
Oh yeah, and she's just like
Yeah, he takes one sip and she drinks the whole thing.
yeah.
And her ruby starts glowing in her necklace. She's like, the night is dark and full of terrors.
Yeah. God. Oh my god. I want to talk to you about the Lord of Light stuff, but I can't. Which sucks.
How did how do you think Daenerys gave birth to the dragons? How do you think that happened?
Gave birth?
That's how it's described.
Is them coming out of her?
No.
She pops the eggs out and then
Well,
and then they just come out?
no. It's like I saw the clip where the dragons are born, but in the book she comes out of the fire and the dragons are like sucking her tits.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god! Are you fucking with
I'm
me?
not fucking with you. The green one and the cream one are sucking her tits, but the black Drogon is around her neck.
Drogon's like,
So I was like, I've had enough
Yeah.
of tits for my entire life, and I've been alive for 30 seconds.
That's amazing.
Also, it's nighttime when the dragons are born.
Oh. Okay. So from what I understand, is they were just petrified eggs.
Yeah.
So I think that just no one's seen dragon eggs for a really long time, so they're like, oh, they're petrified, but they were probably just fucking eggs.
Well, when other people felt them, she was like, do you feel heat? And they're like, no, it's cold stone. But she felt heat.
She's a Targaryen. So she's fucking crazy.
Well, I think it's like the sacrifice of Drogo, her unborn son, who was born like a dragon demon baby, and Miri. Those 3 sacrifices, because she just learned about blood magic from Miri.
Oh, fuck!
It revived the eggs. Because if it's just like she's a Targaryen, it feels kind of lame, like prophecy to me.
No, I don't, like, what I'm saying is, I think that they were just regular eggs, and she's just fucking insane. Because, like... Because, one, like, she has, like, a weird, like, situation where, like, she's forced into loving this person that has basically raped her.
Mm-hmm.
And she lost that person. Her brother's dead, and she just kind of watched that without, like, any...
You think it was just like, I have literally nothing to lose?
I think she's just broken mentally.
Okay.
And, like, they were regular... That's a more tragic take on it, I guess. But also, I guess it could be that... It could be that blood magic thing does make sense now that I'm thinking about it. The sacrificing and stuff. Man, really wish what was his name supposed to be? Rhaegor?
Rhaego.
Rhaego.
Rhaego my ego.
Really wish Rhaego was alive.
Yeah, she sees Rhaego in her dreams.
Yeah,
when she's like incapacitated.
Yeah.
He's like it. He's described weird. He's described as like Drogo with Targaryen hair and eyes, like purple eyes.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Yeah, especially if he was like super strong.
Yeah.
Like this crazy conqueror.
And also immune to fire. And rides on one of her dragons into the fucking last battle in the show. And fucking, oh man, my fanfic is her, Drogo, and Rhaego, all on the 3 dragons.
All sharing the Iron Throne.
All sharing the Iron Throne. Fuck, man. Okay, well, I think that's enough. That's all that I can talk to you about Game of Thrones without spoiling anything.
Okay.
Alright, next topic.
Brendan back
topic. Brendan is coming out of his pervert chamber.
You guys done? You guys done for now?
Yes,
With Game of
pervert.
Thrones, yeah.
Okay. So what are we talking about now then?
Do you want to go into Old Man Grizzle?
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Okay.
I'll get him.
Okay. It's fucking shit, man. I hate this guy. Actually,
Grizzle? Come on. Okay.
I'm just not gonna... is it okay if I'm just not gonna say... I don't want to look at him.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of rude, but I understand.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it
Grizzle.
going? Hey, Grizzle.
Good to have you.
Yeah, baby.
Maybe?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, baby.
You know what I fucking
Don't do
said,
that,
man.
Don't do that.
Don't call. Dude, what the fuck?
All right.
Yeah.
So,
What y'all guys doing?
We're recording a podcast right now, and we were wondering, we were wanting to get your take on some things.
What you recording it on?
The computer.
What's that?
It's this thing right here. It can kind of do.
didn't you like win the lottery? You couldn't afford a computer?
Hey, man. I don't know why you gotta put my business on the internet waves.
There's a picture of you winning the lottery online.
Somebody took my picture! God damn, they sucked my soul out with one of them camera machines!
I don't think that's how it works, but yeah, they have to take a picture to win. That's
I'm
just
on
the
this.
law.
I'm on the Matrix forever now. I'm a never die.
I don't think any amount of lottery money could do that for you.
What y'all want me for? What am I here to do?
Well, I was just gonna, give your backstory, how you were spawned into existence.
Oh, the story of my inception.
Yeah.
Yes.
One day, during districts for speech and debate, Brendan wasn't in attendance. Were you ineligible, or were you just not interested in going?
I don't think I was interested in going this time.
Yeah. And one kid just went. They were talking about steak, and someone went, "What, you like Grizzle? You old man Grizzle?" And then Ricky went, "Old man Grizzle," and then you kind of popped out of nowhere,
I popped out of his head.
like Athena being born from Zeus.
Yeah, you got to get the axe and you slice his head open, and I came out fully formed.
Well, I guess I didn't see that part. Okay. And then we just kind of took off from there with a bunch of old man Gristle names. Like Ricky at one point went, "Old man Gristle. Hey everybody, this is Old Man Gristle. You're watching Old Man Gristle television." And then he was like, "Old man Money."
I got a lot of money.
"Hey Old Man Gristle, I heard you won the lottery."
Bitch! Stay away from my money!
"Yeah, but you did that when I was Old Man Gristle, so fuck your shit." "Old Man Greasy." and he's just sliding down the sidewalk. My personal favorite is oh man, baby. What? I don't know.
This is quality content.
Oh man, toothy. What are you, you shark person? And then I think Ricky's favorite is oh man, keychain. Can we please stop talking about your keychain? Listen, bitch. I will tell you when we can and cannot talk about my keychain. We always can talk about my keychain, and we never cannot talk about my keychain. Do you want to read Old Man Dead?
Wait, what? Oh,
Old Man Dead.
you're getting blood all over my floor.
Oh man, sorry.
You need to put a you need to put a verb between old man and sorry, right?
Oh man, stupid.
You're not stupid.
Oh man, genius.
You're not a genius either.
Oh man, fuck you.
Oh man, saucy. Why is there spaghetti sauce just on your dick? Oh man, blowjob.
He's just kissing his hands and touching your dick.
Can you stop sucking my dick like that? Oh.
Oh man, love it. Brendan doesn't like these. Do you not like the old man
No, I like it.
blank?
I'm trying not to laugh, so I'm not trying to laugh. I can avoid it.
He's trying to not laugh
Well, because I don't
on our
want
podcast where we make jokes.
I don't want to clip the mic, because my laugh breaks the sound barrier.
Your laugh is
if I get
contagious.
too
I like
into
it.
He doesn't like to laugh
I don't like my own laugh.
on our podcast where we make jokes all the time.
Oh man, Walgreens. Hey, you want to buy anything? No, not anymore. Oh man, titty. Those are the most luscious breasts I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, thank you. Can I feel them? Sure. Hey, why are the nipples chewed up? Hey. Breaks character. Hey.
Oh my god. I don't think this is usable. I think this is all bad.
Oh man, sleazy. Hey. No. Oh man, race car. How much you know about car anatomy? Not much. Suck on my tailpipe. That's all I wrote down, I think.
Oh, thank god.
Oh. Oh man, herpes. You know when you gave me an old man blowjob? You gave me old man herpes. Nut up, you silly bitch. Okay. I'm sorry, that's just like my favorite bit. It's from long ago.
God.
Do you have any topics, Brennan?
Not really. No, nothing
How long have we
planned.
been going?
53 and a half minutes.
Okay.
Brennan's really bringing the heat this episode.
It's not really his fault.
No, yeah, we kind of
When we
talked
dicked around about Game of
yeah.
Thrones for a while and then bringing an inside joke that he
Yeah.
wasn't there for the inception for.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite, Brendan?
What's your favorite inside joke?
What's my favorite inside joke?
That's gonna be great for a podcast.
Yeah. We should make a podcast that's exclusively inside jokes between us.
And then it gets to the point where none of us know the joke that one person is saying.
We're all just confused by each other.
Yeah.
My favorite inside joke?
Yeah. Opening an umbrella.
That is pretty good.
That's bad luck.
Thank you, Charles.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah. So is breaking mirrors, though.
A lot of things are bad luck.
Yeah, I've noticed.
quitting
Black
college.
cats.
What's your
Regular
favorite? What's your favorite bad luck?
My favorite bad luck? I think my favorite bad luck is black cats.
Because it's so cute.
Yeah, because they're so cute. They're easy to throw.
My favorite bad luck is desecrating a temple.
That is pretty good.
Because you get a lot of it for very little work.
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is
You get a
just
lot of
go
bad
in there,
luck.
you just-
More bang for your buck.
Yeah. All you gotta do is let one drip of pee out in a temple, and then
more luck for your buck.
yeah,
Less luck
Less
for your
luck
buck.
for your buck.
and then you're just dead. Like if you pee in a temple, then you will die.
What right do they have? They're already dead. They can't make you dead too.
God's not dead. He's surely alive. He's roaring like a lion.
Up in the clouds. What would you do if someone peed in Walter's temple?
What's your ideal version of Jesus?
What would you do if God was me?
Is that your ideal version of Jesus?
Let's
Is you?
all answer these questions right now.
I would be terrified.
I'd be pretty
In
afraid
or-
to say anything to you.
In order, I would kill them. A regular dude. Make someone else God.
What?
Wait, what? Kill who?
I
Make who?
answered all the questions in order. This is great.
Are
This
you
is
telling the
great. This
future
is a
right
great podcast.
Podcast. No! We're prodding you.
Haha.
Where's your podcast? That's you're least enthused by that.
The first one. What would I do if someone peed in Walter's
okay.
temple?
Oh.
I would kill them immediately. My ideal version of Jesus, just a regular homie.
Okay.
And he was a carpenter, so like he'd be like a little muscly.
Mm.
But yeah.
He'd be a little muscular, not much though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But just like a regular guy.
Can't drink water.
He hates the stuff.
Yeah, hates stuff.
Hates the stuff. He hates that his physical form is made of it. He's just always uncomfortable.
That's why he killed himself.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
So,
For those who haven't read the Bible yet,
for those who haven't read the Bible, skip a minute ahead.
Skip to this timestamp. Can you put up like a bad CGI dragon?
the movie was better.
Oh yeah.
Bible movie.
Bible
Life.
movie.
Yeah.
Bible life. And then 3, make somebody else God, because I don't want to do it.
Okay.
You don't want to be a god?
You want to be God?
Well, I don't think I would want anything if I was a god, actually.
Yeah,
I think
you'd
I would-
want for nothing.
I would just exist.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't enjoy the things that people would make?
Would you be a benevolent God?
I would be God, Charles.
That doesn't mean you can't enjoy what
I
your
would no,
creations
I
make.
I wouldn't have any emotion about anything. I was God.
Yeah, you would.
Imagine being a god, Charles.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, now think about how a minuscule thing. Someone forgets to tie their shoe. Why would you care about that? You don't.
There's a difference between like not caring about someone tying their shoe. I don't care if someone forgets to tie their shoe now, but like there's a difference between that and like consuming entertain. Like you wouldn't like view anything that people have made.
What could anything earthly compare to the pleasure of just being God?
The fact that it's made by a mortal.
Why
the
would
fact that
I?
someone has spent their limited time on this planet. To
Why would
work
I
hard to
care?
make
Why
something?
would I have any care for mortal affairs? I'm a mortal. This is like literally
Because you're their ruler.
They're gonna serve me when they're dead. They don't have to do it when they're alive.
Then kill him.
It's literally gonna be like this, and then they're all gonna be dead.
There you go.
So what?
That's what he would do.
No, I'm saying I'm immortal. I exist forever. Earth is on a fucking countdown clock. Why do I care about it?
I mean, you could make it so it's not on the countdown clock.
I could, but why would I do that? There's no meaning to that.
I don't know, for fun. You do stuff for fun now. This is what would happen if you turned into a god.
No, it wouldn't. If I was a god, then I would be immortal and I would be all powerful. There'd be no reason for me to do or want anything.
Also, you have the comparison of god life to mortal life. So now that you have that like comparison and contrast, you can do so much stuff that you wanted. It would be so much more worth it than if you just like born a god.
Are you saying your empathy would just disappear if you turned into a god?
I'm not saying
You turn into Joffrey?
No,
Joffrey is God?
Godfrey is God? No, I'm saying that, like, they're gonna see me eventually.
Not necessarily.
Well, are we saying, like, it's Judeo-Christian if you, like...
It's whatever you... Do you want them to have to see you in their afterlife?
It's like Santa Claus.
Do you want them to have to serve you? Or do you want to free them into an area that you've created? Or do you just want to free them into wherever they may go?
I want it to be like, you're gonna serve me when you're dead. And you're gonna have a lot more time to serve me when you're dead than you are alive. So... there's no point in worrying about mortal affairs.
Yeah, but if they all die, then
Yes.
they won't be able to worship you. Because, I mean,
No, but
the
they're in
power
my
of God
service.
comes through prayer.
But they're in my service. No, how?
According to the
If no one
Bible,
prays
I
to you,
think.
you don't have power.
Yeah.
If nobody, that's like Santa.
Yeah, it's like Santa.
It's like Coco.
It's like
if nobody
Tinkerbell.
puts me on their freaking memorial, then I go bye bye.
And you go to the Forgotten Realm.
It's
Is
like
it
a
like
Clash of
Coco?
the Titans.
That's what happened to the last god.
I watched-
It's just Santa Claus the movie.
I watched.
Jesus was on your roof. He fell
Santa
off and
Claus.
died.
Oh, it's like the Santa Claus.
Yeah. Due to the Jesus
Why would
Claus.
Jesus on his roof? He's a carpenter. That's why he was on his roof.
So then
Dude, can you
you have to
imagine getting
become
a carpenting
Jesus.
job from Jesus?
Bro, it would.
What if he wasn't very good at it? Like, do you
You
think you
couldn't
could ask
tell
for
him.
money
You couldn't
back?
tell him. You couldn't be like, hey, man.
Yes, you could, because he would be like, okay, and I'll do it again.
Yeah, but it's
He's
Jesus.
just a person. That's you. You're like, oh, I can't walk up to a celebrity and talk to him because he's a celebrity. He's just a fucking person.
He's not a celebrity. He's the Almighty God.
Yeah?
He could just go boop, and I'd be out of existence.
No, he would say, hey, God, kill this person.
Isn't
But
Jesus God also? Is
Jesus-
that how it works?
have the same powers?
Jesus is a conduit for God. He's like a warlock in 5e D&D. He's like
Dad!
he has to. He uses like he uses a small.
I won't give you
percent.
the power today. I finished all my dinner.
Jesus, finish your vegetables.
Man, imagine being the son of God.
Imagine Ricky being your dad.
I'd be
Kill
the best
myself.
dad ever.
Would you?
I would be such a good
What if your
dad.
kid came up to you, your son, and said, "Dad, I got a girl pregnant,"
And he's 5.
and then he said, and Charles just put a heavy tone on this with one sentence.
I just got. How old is he?
He's 6.
How
He
old
hasn't
is
been
he?
born yet. He got your wife pregnant.
How old is he, Charles?
We'll start at like 17.
We'll make our way up.
He's 17.
He's 30. Dad, I got a girl pregnant. Oh, okay.
You son of a bitch.
17.
He's younger than you are now.
And be like, bro, you gotta drop out of school and get a job.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta support that kid.
What about you,
Charles,
Brian?
play his son.
Unless
Have the conversation with him.
the girl's trying to get an abortion, then I'm just like, dude, you're grounded for life. For being irresponsible.
Oh,
Gotta wrap
okay.
that
I'm
sucker
grounding
up.
that
Okay.
baby.
That kid is grounded for life.
I'm grounding your aborted baby.
Just the. Oh, never mind.
I'm living for 2 weeks.
You're grounded for the rest of your life for like 2 weeks.
We're cutting that.
Okay. So 17.
Yeah.
What's next?
16. No, but we're not gonna go 1 year at a time. 14.
Jesus Christ, kid, what are you up to? I thought I was being a better parent than I was. Jesus.
He's cooler than you were at
He's cooler than I am. Then I'm like talking to that kid's parents, like, yo, what you gonna do about this kid? If the girl's older than him, then
She's 30.
then I'm like, I am going
She's
to
67.
sue this woman, and I'm gonna get a lot of money.
This kid's going to college.
This kid's going to college off his.
That is truly like, you fuck, you going to college, man.
Yeah. 30-year-old woman, Jesus Christ.
What if she's like 19?
19.
Mm-hmm.
Still a legal adult and getting that money, baby.
Okay.
But they were dating since he was 10.
I'm getting that money.
It's the Romeo and Juliet law.
Since
I
don't
Big
think
Transformers.
Transformers is a legally binding contract, right? As long as it was a Transformer.
Hey, legally, if Megatron comes around, I'll be a very rich man.
Okay, let's segue on to the next segment.
All right.
Alabama approves castration for some sex offenders.
Jesus
What do you
Christ!
What do you guys think about that?
Removing your dick. Oh my god, you become a eunuch like in Game of Thrones.
No.
Up top. Hell yeah.
Varys. I know what you're talking about. Varys.
Oh!
Varys.
Oh!
Varys.
Oh!
3, 2, 1. Varys.
Varys.
Varys. 3, 2, 1.
Varys.
Varys. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Varys. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Varys. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Varys. Smoke
Oh
me.
yeah, baby. Woo! Okay, so cut off a dick.
What sex offenders?
What kind of?
Well,
Jerry?
I'm reading.
Just fucking Jerry, bro. He's peed in a park, man.
It's chemical castration.
Yeah.
So they take like a drug, and it makes them sterile, I guess, or makes their pee-pee small. I don't know. I'm trying to read it.
Well, if it makes him sterile, then like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. Oh man. Is it like just like rapists?
I'm not sure.
Because if it's like people that peed in a park,
Just someone who got pantsed.
or some guy that gets off by flashing people, or some woman that gets off by flashing people,
I'm gonna come.
I'm like, oh.
I'm trying. Okay, involving pedophiles
Okay.
specifically.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd do it.
To those who commit their crimes, chemical injection of a medication that blocks testosterone production.
So they can't get hard?
Yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead.
they can't
Then
get
they
turned
can-
on. Basically,
Can you?
I was for that, like, a while, like,
Could you get?
I liked it before it was cool. I liked chemical castration.
I was castrating
Before it was even
pedophiles
popular.
before it was cool.
Before it was legal, I was castrating pedophiles.
Now
all
it's legal
day.
and it's not as fun.
It's not as fun. I don't get the same thrill.
Pedophiles aren't cool anymore.
No, like when they were talking about giving them like child sex dolls.
What
like-
the fuck?
Yeah, not Alabama, but some state was talking about giving them child sex dolls to like have an outlet. And I was like, I'd be more okay with chemical castration before sanctioning that.
Jesus.
Would you not?
No, that's not what I was saying. I was like, who the fuck was like, hey man, maybe we could do this instead.
I don't know.
They're child pedophiles.
Yeah,
He's got like,
they've infiltrated.
He's got one of those fake
he's
mustaches.
got the fucking Groucho Marx nose and mustache.
The
He's like,
congressman was lobbied by a pedophile. Pedophile Inc.
listen, we need representation in our Congress.
We need representation in media.
And not this negative shit, okay?
They start a new program similar to the LGBT.
We hate Chris Hansen.
It's just P.
P.
It's just pedophiles.
God. Pedophiles United.
Pedophiles unite. PU. Okay, how about we talk about church?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Take
church.
me to church.
How do we feel about church, everyone?
I love going to church with all my friends, just hanging out in the youth groups and just like, hanging out and playing songs together, like really relating, and like all the church camps that I get to go to, and like, playing the water parks and like doing confessions, getting baptized, secretly sneaking off and doing tons of drugs, all the people that have sex during church camp. And then confessing to the pastor the next day, getting baptized again, and like reading all the Bible verses and all the stories of the heroes of old, all the great stories, all the great like relatabilities. I love my like church group leaders that are so relatable and cool.
Did they sit in the chair backwards?
Yeah, and they just like play guitar and they play Wonderwall, and they're like, they're just great. They're just really cool.
I've never been to church.
Fuck church! Fuck church! Fuck church! Fuck church!
How do you feel, Brennan?
I think it depends on the church. Some churches are kind of cool. So a lot of churches are not. We live in Oklahoma, so feel free to come visit us.
Come to
somewhere.
my house.
They're gonna dox me.
I got docs. So we live in what is called the Bible Belt.
The buckle.
The buckle of the Bible Belt of the United States.
Texas is the weenie.
Yeah. So we have a lot of churches here. So we have a lot of experience. I have a lot of experience going to church. I've noticed that a lot of Catholic ones tend to be the creepiest.
Are you familiar with how Catholic churches work?
I went to one for quite a while.
Okay, how do Hail Marys work?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't do
say,
that.
Hail
one.
Mary.
I was just in.
Hail Mary. Hail Mary. Hail Mary. Hail Mary. Hey Mary. Hail Mary.
No, I was just in the children's program for a while. I didn't sacrifice anything.
Okay.
But no, it's just weird because it's very cult-like at a lot of Catholic churches. Why are you recording me? Okay, podcast off.
For posterity.
Oh my god.
Okay, go.
Anyways, so
I need to prove that it happens.
I have to.
My parole officer is gonna be here soon.
Oh, okay.
The cool police.
I'm too cool.
You recording a podcast? What the fuck?
We sell books for you.
But yeah, it can be very cult-like sometimes because when you're a kid, they try to do their best to tell you exactly how to think in their classes. I wasn't into that. I mostly just came for the free food and the wall ball.
The fucking you came for the fucking one piece of like bread and fucking grape juice they handed out.
That man loves grape juice.
You're like, oh man, I'm so hungry. I didn't eat lunch all day. Oh man.
I get the
What's
shot of
free?
wine and cracker.
Yeah.
No, they would actually serve like full meals there, so that was cool.
Oh yeah.
It was good food. I think I don't know, but
How do you feel about church? Good food.
Oh, great
Terrible
service.
view.
Great, terrible view. Great
One
service.
star.
Watch
Great
this
food.
old fuck for like an hour.
You know, the thing about church, 2-star restaurant, 3-star service.
The only thing I'll say is I went to the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club for summers, and it felt kind of culty. Like you had kids drawing crosses in the sand and stuff, and they'd get mad when you pretend to take a shit on it.
Nice.
Point at him and go,
Well,
the devil is inside you.
yeah. I grew up in I grew up right next door to a church, and I went
I
there.
think everyone does.
No, like literally. I'm saying like
There's a church in my house.
My house is a church.
I'm saying like it was like
Sermon starting.
okay, like it was next door to me. Like my neighbor was on one side, there was a church on the other, and it was like a really rundown kind of place. Like it was like every renovation, everything that went on there was like money that was put in there by the community. So I guess I had a good, I don't know, like it didn't feel like, to me, I can understand why people feel like it's a cult because they don't, I feel like they just like, the experience that I had at church, it wasn't people that were criticizing free thinking. It was just like, if you're having trouble in your life, let's just fucking,
Work it out.
yeah, let's pray about it because, I mean, what good is it, like, I mean, like, if it doesn't work, then, I mean, fuck, but,
Tried it.
yeah.
Did you get to meet Crack Jesus?
Yeah. Crack Jesus was pretty cool. He was shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Did you, wait, do you
That
remember
sounds
what
like
the
a-
guy's real name was?
Who?
Who played Crack Jesus?
Yahweh?
Yahweh? I thought it was Grizzle.
Shut your mouth.
Yahweh? Isn't that the name of God you're not supposed to say?
But no, I was saying, it
Who
depends
played
on
God?
the church.
Yahweh?
But no, I was saying it depended on the church. I was saying like a lot of, because I've been to a few different like Catholic churches, and that's kind of what they were like. Is that
Anybody try to get you?
yeah, they were like
Get your booty?
like when you're a kid, they're like you better not be homosexual.
That's not what I was saying. I was trying to get your booty.
Yeah,
went
You
in the
better
Catholic-
be homosexual.
you better
With me only.
you better not like this.
This is gonna hurt you more than me, but
Church camp. I'll talk about church camp.
Did you get any sick head?
Did you get any head with God watching over you?
I could have, but it was from a woman I did not want head from, because it was crazy head. She was kind of stalking me the entirety.
Crazy taxi.
But no, she kept following me the whole time. But it ended up ending when the people I was sitting with insulted her. I was trying my best to just act normal, but the two people I sat with were like, "Yeah, she's nuts. She's crazy." And then she just like left me alone the rest of the time because I was sitting next to them, and I felt really terrible about the whole situation.
She doesn't even know John 3:16. What if people at church?
She's a noob churchgoer.
What if she doesn't even know Samson?
You're level 1 Christian.
What if people that went to church camp actually like?
She doesn't even know the block ID for Jesus' cross.
She doesn't even know how to summon Gabriel the guardian angel. What if people that went to church camp actually gave two shits about anything that had to do with religion? That'd be funny. Because I feel like those are just summer camps that parents feel okay with sending their kids to.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not like it's not, well, they tried to force it to be real in like, okay, so this is another cult thing. Is like 1 hour a day, no one was allowed to say a single word.
An hour of silence?
An hour of absolute silence.
What if you...
To observe all the fallen soldiers.
And you were forced to read the Bible.
That we killed. All the fallen Islamic soldiers.
And you were forced to read something. I didn't bring any books, so I had to read the Bible the entire hour.
Bro, but there's some sick-ass Bible stories in the Old Testament.
Dude.
I'm being completely
No, I know.
genuine.
No, I agree with you.
Doesn't God come back with dragons and shit?
Samson is a baller, bro.
Which one is Samson?
Okay, this is the story of Samson. All right, he was the strongest. He was literally the Hulk. He was just super strong, and the only thing that made him that strong was the fact that he didn't cut his hair, which was like something that people in the Old Testament observed.
So it's like Khal Drogo?
Yes, he in my mind I imagined him to look like Khal Drogo, but like you never cut your hair because it's a religious thing. He gets seduced by this woman. This woman cuts his hair. He gets enslaved. And then he's in a slave in like this pantheon thing. And he's like all these like non-believers, all these idol worshippers are around him. And this little kid comes up to him and he's like, "Hey man, unbreak my chain, like unlock my chains and get out of here." And the kid's like, "Okay." And he does it. He knocks down a pillar, kills everyone there, including himself. That's... he
couldn't just walk out and punch the pillar?
I don't even, like, literally, that's the dopest thing fucking ever. Like, fucking...
He just hated his slavers so much that
he
was like,
he hates
they
slavery.
need to die as soon as
He hates
possible.
slavery and the enemies of God so much that he just fucking knocks a pillar out of this thing. It comes crumbling down. Everyone's fucking dead. Baller move. Shout out to God. So what's your guys' favorite Bible stories?
I always liked Jonah and the whale because it had a whale.
Yeah.
I think the weirdest story is Job.
What's that?
Oh my God, Job, bro.
Job.
What happened?
What a Job.
Fuck, man.
So, if it is what I think it is, it's the one where Jesus and the devil make a deal to see how well this guy will keep believing in him.
Yeah.
It's God in the
They
devil.
just
So he
ruin
just
his life.
tortures and ruins his life, and then he's like, "Hey, it was a prank."
No, the devil. No. The devil does all that shit.
Yes, but God's like,
And then he's
No,
like, I still love
listen.
you, God. And then Satan's like, well, I guess I was wrong. I still ruined his life.
No,
See
he
ya,
ruins,
Job.
he ruins his life, and then he gets everything back. And his wife left him because she was a non-believer.
not my version. Not my version.
Not the one that I wrote.
Not my headcanon.
All of his cattle
Did you get a
dies.
different edition?
Huh?
Did
There's
you get
like
a different edition?
there is straight up like 40 different versions of the Bible, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's two main ones. It's King James and something else. His cattle dies. His children get sick. And this is just like an interpretation of real life, though. Like, you have to imagine... This is just a story that Some dude actually had shit happen to him, and he was worshiping God the entire time. And his wife is like, dude, this
and
is
they all magically came back?
No, he didn't magically get back. It was just gradually over time his life got okay again. Like, this, imagine a real life event where someone's life is going downhill.
Well, I know, I get all that, but the weird part is just like, that makes God look like a massive prick, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't, like, gamble with the devil.
But
like,
this
it
is
straight
like-
up tells you, like, you yourself should not, like, gamble with the devil, but then God does it himself and, like, fucks over this guy's entire life.
But this is the thing with entities that are on like that kind of level of intelligence. If those things are real, how do we understand why or why not they do anything? And why would you trust a human's interpretation of godlike happenings?
I don't know.
I mean, the only moral
Why do
compass
we
you can
read the
trust
Bible
is
at
your
all,
own.
then?
Why'd you read the Bible at all?
Yeah, why would we read the Bible at all then?
Because it's just like inspiration for following a faith. It's not
there you
like,
go.
and it's mostly just like
Wouldn't he give us his own moral
Morals.
compass?
why would that's okay? That's what I'm saying. Like you were saying, if you were God, what would you do? How could I possibly know how to comprehend that? Me as a human being, how could I comprehend that level of intelligence of a person that created the entire world? I could not, and I don't
It's like
understand.
The Sims.
Yeah. You, just point
You
at
built the
people and they
computer.
fuck.
You build a computer, you put them in a house, you build the shitty oven, and then you kill everybody.
Yeah.
No, but
You
like,
want to be God?
yeah, you want to be God? Then do
Applications
it.
over there.
Fucking idiot. No, but like, I don't understand. I cannot like defend that because it's like obviously it's not from the word of the mouth of the fucking guy. Like he didn't write the Bible, so
Yeah.
like it's like a human interpretation. Like, and it's probably a misinterpretation of events. Probably gonna die, get to heaven. God's gonna be like, "Yo, man, you weren't supposed to wear clothes, dude. What the fuck? That was my one rule."
Your whole life you wore clothes.
No shoes in heaven.
The only thing I can count is the time you were showering.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can count. And you didn't do
And
anything
you
good
that,
there.
and that barely makes you in. That barely gets you,
You
into
jacked
heaven.
off so many times there.
Okay, let's say there's a competition for being God.
Okay.
Who of us would win?
Which of the
Whi-
which of the modern religions has the best God?
No. Like, it's a competition
wrong?
between all mortals to become gods. First of all, would you compete?
Yes.
Second of all, what would you do to prove that you're worthy of being God?
I would compete. I would have complete apathy.
As in, you didn't care at all?
I would leave the human race alone.
You'd leave the competition.
No.
I'm in.
I mean,
You got the job. Yeah. I'll be receiving a call from you shortly.
I would enter the competition and I would promise that you can have full faith that I will not interfere with any of your lives until you die.
Okay. Charles, what would you do?
So
Would you join?
the tournament to become a god is like, it's whatever you do is to prove.
Yeah,
that
you
you're
can
a
do
god.
anything to prove that you're worthy of being
Do
God.
a couple push-ups.
Just take off your shirt.
Yeah. They'd be like, that's not human. Yeah, you're a god. I would probably write a long thing about what my beliefs are and what I would do as a god.
Mm.
And then I would talk about how at my heart I'm always immortal. I know what it's like to, obviously all other mortals know what it's like, but please.
Damn, Charles gave a speech. I'm back here. I just gave one thing, and I feel like an asshole because, like in this event, you're on the stage giving a speech, and I was like, we were supposed to write speeches.
You're like, fuck, I don't have PowerPoint.
I don't have a PowerPoint. He made a PowerPoint.
He PowerPointed.
He's gone already.
What would you do if God entered the competition? Would you just,
That'd
like,
be
drop it?
awkward.
Yeah, he's
He's
applying for
like,
a
so
job.
I've been doing it for a couple million years now. You guys are still alive, so.
That guy went to college for God, though.
That guy has a portfolio for God.
Yeah.
You have
What would you do if there's a Super
He was in
Smash
NHS.
Brothers tournament?
Super Smash Brothers tournament
there's
to
a
be
Super
God.
Smash Bros tournament. to
No,
be
it's just
God,
a it's just a Super Smash Brothers
Yeah.
tournament. There's no God involved. I would ask to become God.
If it was a Super Smash Bros. Tournament to become God, I'd enter, but I wouldn't have any hopes because there's so many people who are just
You would
insane at
actually
Smash.
die though if you lose.
I would not enter.
Why are you adding all these rules after you give?
Just
the
to keep it
situation?
interesting, keep it
Okay.
fresh.
If you lose, you're 10 years old forever.
okay,
10 years old forever.
you're
Fuck
stuck
yeah.
in the Super Smash Bros world forever.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. You get to be. Do I get to choose my powers if I'm a Super Smash Brothers character?
Yeah, you can choose from any existing Super
But you
Smash
have to
Bros.
fight people
character.
every single day.
It's
all
a
day,
tourney
every day.
style. It's a
Wait,
tourney
no,
style.
but like when you're in the Super Smash Brothers world, do you turn into that character and you have to fight?
Yeah, if you lose, you turn into that character and you're stuck as that character forever.
Okay,
You
I
have
would.
to fight every day.
Yes.
I would not enter.
You'd have to fight all the losers.
I would not
Every
enter.
day.
I would look up what the best, like most overpowered Smash Bros. Character is, and then I would just lose. And
You'd be
then I
Meta
would-
Knight.
Yeah, and then I'd become Meta
Meta Knight
Knight.
sucks now.
Well, then whatever the most OP character is, or the character that nobody chooses, I guess.
That's true. That's yeah.
You'd be Rob.
Yeah, the most underpowered character.
Be Wii Fit Trainer.
Wii Fit Trainer's pretty good. At least on Switch.
I'd be Wii Fit Trainer, the one that wasn't included in Smash.
I'd just be a naked man.
I'd be a Dark Souls monster.
I'd be Dark Souls.
They're
Yeah.
putting in Banjo-Kazooie.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Really?
Yeah.
So
They
that
released the trailer for it today.
so that leak was true, like a really long time ago.
Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Well, they released the trailer today
Oh,
for it. Yeah.
Okay. If you could insert yourself into one fantasy world, what would it be?
damn.
Game of Thrones. No, I would not want to be in Game
I
of
would
Thrones.
not want to be in Game of Thrones.
Fuck that.
I'd be in Harry Potter world.
Would you want to be the Harry Potter?
No, I'd want to just go to Hogwarts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just have a fucking normal day for once, god damn it. This fucking kid, Harry Potter, thinks he's some hot shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Harry Potter. That would be hell, I think.
Yeah.
Too much expectations to live up to.
Fantasy world.
Or Pokemon. Pokemon would be a lot of fun.
Is it lame to say? Well, no, fuck. I was gonna say, like, the, like, Forgotten Realms of Dungeons and Dragons, but every day would be fucking risking my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I could just be, like, some random NPC. Then I'd be getting robbed all the time.
I want to live in Bloodborne.
Fuck no. You wanna have a fucking hellscape night, day, forever? Damn, this is hard. What about you, Charles?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Fuck yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh shit.
I'd be an air nomad bender boy.
You would die
Well,
until A.
One of the
until
new
you
ones?
Become Aang's great grandson.
I want to be an airbender.
In the Legend of Korra.
Sure.
Maybe you have to be in
What's
Legend of
the
Korra.
what's the ultimate sidebar? What's the ultimate version of airbending?
What do you mean?
Because there's water bending, ice bending. There's fire bending, lightning bending. There's earth bending, metal bending. There's
Well,
air bending.
It's not like
Blank.
one definitely has the other. It's like, well, because earthbending has so many. There's like earthbending, metal bending, sand bending, lava bending. There's like so many other things. It's just kind of. I don't think there is anything for airbending.
That sucks.
But there's also
Cloud bending.
cloud bending. There's also like there are certain
bending.
animals that taught the first benders of each thing.
Yeah.
Like there were mole rats who taught the earthbenders.
Mm-hmm.
There were dragons who taught the firebenders, and there were flying bison that taught the airbenders. There's nothing for waterbenders though. They say the moon, but that's not an animal.
The moon.
The moon's a fish.
It was a god. It was the fish. Remember? It
was the fish.
the
But
there's
koi
no, like-
fish.
there's no,
It was
like-
the koi fish. It was the koi fish. And they called it the moon because reflections.
It's the moon.
Because it's the moon, duh.
Because it was a moon. It was a moonfish.
It was moonfish. That's what they call koi in the
Learn your Avatar lore.
Huh?
Learn your Avatar lore.
I definitely
Man,
should.
if I could have an Omnitrix, I would be Ben 10.
That's just normal world, but you happen to have an Omnitrix.
Yeah, I could be the one fucking superhero in the entire world. Yes, obviously.
What if it broke?
What if it broke? My life would be over. I'd kill myself.
Oh.
Wow. Does not take a lot to break you, Ricky.
What if
My Omnitrix is broken.
My Omnitrix!
Gun store now. Push it, Uber.
Gun alien, activate.
It doesn't work because it's broken. Just break down crying.
And I can't think of any other way to kill myself.
You're like standing on top of the Eiffel Tower. You're like, how will I end this?
If you could pick any of his forms to be stuck as, which would you choose?
Ditto.
Which one is that?
He can replicate himself.
Oh,
I never watched Ben 10, so I guess ditto.
I'd probably be the fast one. Whatever
Accelerate.
that one, the blue one.
Accelerate.
Yeah, be accelerate. That'd be fun.
Damn. Fuck.
What about an
Ben's
Avenger?
so
If you could be an Avenger.
I'd probably be one of the ones that never dies. Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange does die. He gets snapped.
I know, but But Doctor
We
Strange.
talked about Game of Thrones for...
Doctor Strange, smart ass dude, and most of the things that he does have nothing to do with this world. Like he's on such a different.
Dormammu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dormammu, I've come.
Take a paper towel, you slut.
You could actually rewind yourself coming over and over again.
Yeah,
Oh,
weirdo.
Fuck yeah! Just review all the nuts that you have.
If I could use the time stone, I'd probably be Well, yeah, but I'd like go to a fossil ground and use it on the fossils.
I already
to see if
chose
I can
Doctor
reanimate.
Strange. Sorry,
You're gay.
You're gay.
I already chose Doctor Strange.
anime world, but it's Brutal Giles.
I didn't pick Anime World. I
You
picked
would've
Harry
if I didn't
Potter,
make fun of you.
hoe. No, I wanted to be in Harry Potter.
I chose Doctor Strange already. Can't be Doctor Strange.
Thor.
Yuck.
You yuck.
Thor's pretty cool, actually.
So why yuck?
Yuck. That's cool.
What about you, Brennan?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's dope.
I would be Spider-Man if I could be Miles Morales, but he's not Avenger.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He definitely is.
Miles
not an
Morales
Avenger.
is not an Avenger.
In the comics, he definitely is.
We're not talking comics. We're talking cool people superheroes.
Talking about cool the superheroes. They're cool.
And the official MCU, it's Peter Parker.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do something to close this shit out.
Okay.
Improv exercise?
Improv exercise. All right. I chose the last one.
Alright, we'll do the one word thing.
Okay.
I'll start. I
Which way are we? So
very
Tired.
of
this
Stupid.
fucking
bullshit. Bye!